Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenna and I've recently started doing some lifestyle vlog content, do a little bit of beauty and sometimes fashion. Today I am doing a chit chat get ready with me just to talk about some things that are currently on my mind. Already put on my skincare and I am gonna start doing my makeup. I have my beauty cart right here. Normally, I do get ready in the bathroom, but the lighting was just so much better here. I just wanted to film this just to kind of reintroduce myself to everyone. I did take a 2-year break from YouTube, and I feel like a lot of viewers or followers don't really know who I am. So my name is Jenna Luu. I am currently 25 and I live in Dallas, Texas at the moment. A little bit about me. I have 2 dogs. I live with my boyfriend, so you might see him in some of my videos sometimes. I did take a 2-year break from YouTube because I went back to school to get a new degree. That degree was in computer science and I graduated in May of 2022 and I've been working at my full-time job since then. So I do work in product management in the tech sector, but I've only been in here in the industry for about a year. So if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them, but I might not be the best resource. The reason why I took such a long break was primarily because I went back to school, but because I went back to school, my life kind of went on pause. I went to a school that was very close to my parents' house. Because of that, I was a commuter. I didn't live typical college life and I felt very stuck where I was. I don't know if any other commuters can relate, but so my first degree was in health science, and I realized soon after I graduated that I didn't want to be in healthcare anymore, and my life kind of went from graduating, getting a job, up, and then after figuring it out I didn't want to be in healthcare, it kind of went back down on a slope. So I was kind of like this to this to this, and I don't know, I kind of felt stuck because my life went on pause essentially. After I graduated with my first degree, I was supposed to get a job, move out with my boyfriend, things like that. But because I went back to school, I obviously couldn't do that because I didn't have a career, which I'm glad I went back to school, but everything just kind of stopped. And I feel like there was nothing to really film. I live in a very small town, or I lived in a very small town. Like, there's absolutely nothing to do there. I think they're building more stuff now. Still a very small town compared to where I live now. I do live in Dallas, but the part where I live in is the suburban area, and even though it's a suburban area, there's still so much to do. Always busy. Me and Alan find new things to do every single weekend, and it wasn't like that in my small town. So I feel like there was no point in filming content because it'd be the same exact thing every single week. And what's the fun in that? Also, I used to do luxury content. I still love my luxury products, but I feel like it wasn't a sustainable content creation path just because I wasn't always buying new bags. I was a college student, so college students don't make much money. Yes, I didn't pay rent or any of that, but I was not in a place where I could be buying bags every single month or week. I could buy bags, but it wasn't just as often as most luxury content creators. I feel like I was just buying bags to follow the trend, not really like bags that were gonna be with me forever. I also don't know if anyone can relate to this, but I lived in a very Asian household. My parents, love my parents, but like Asian parents are always all up in your business. And I feel like it's very hard to like vlog if I'm in the kitchen or anything because my parents would just be there. Like even if I was cooking, my dad was always there like watching me. I just didn't want to create content with that environment. There's something that inspired me to make this video was Anna in Seoul, I think her YouTube is. It might be something else on YouTube, but her TikTok is Anna in Seoul. And she mentioned how the biggest issue with starting content creation is comparison. which is something I also struggled with. And like, the act of comparison prevented people from starting YouTube, and I was kind of in a similar situation. I can never focus when I'm doing my eyeliner because I focus too much on my eyeliner, and it's probably uneven, but I don't even care right now. As I was saying, Anna and Soul mentioned how comparison prevents the creation of content, just because you're always comparing yourself to other content creators, such as like, oh, like there's this aesthetic background, they live in an aesthetic apartment, or this person's always traveling, or they have like this high-end equipment, Final Cut Pro and things like that. And I feel like that was me. I did not want to film back home because it was my parents' place. It's not a modern home. I feel like my house wasn't pretty enough to be filmed. I also wasn't traveling anywhere because I think that was when the lockdown started. All the travel plans I did were just local traveling, like New York or Philadelphia, but like it wasn't like major traveling like Europe or Mexico. It wasn't the travel that a lot of travel content creators do. And I think that comparison stopped me from creating content. I would be essentially comparing myself to other content creators, wondering like, hey, I have nothing to film. I'm not traveling. What am I gonna film? So something I was or have been struggling with is my weight, and I feel like I just don't look as good in clothes as I used to look. I didn't want to film clothing or fashion videos. If you see my Instagram, I don't post much of my body anymore. I don't post photos just because I guess I compare myself to other individuals in that sense. And I think I'm just gonna finally stop comparing and just film. Even though I might not have the best content, even though I might not have the most aesthetic background or the aesthetic content or the body that everyone wants to see try-ons for, I think I just have to do it. Who cares if no one watches it? In the end, as long as I can tell myself that I tried. And I rather tell myself that I tried than I didn't try. So that's currently where I'm at. In relation to the downward slope that I was talking about, I feel like I am finally in an upward slope. I've been at my job for almost a year. I'm not in school anymore, thank God. And I think my life is finally going forward again. Before, like, I was in school and obviously I can't do anything or can't do much while in school, but now I have a career, I have some stability in my life and freedom to do what I need to do, and I have the time to do content creation. I do work from home, so I want to do some work from home content. I want to do some Pilates content since I go like 6 times a week, but I don't know if I'm allowed to film. Do you want to film maybe workout content? Al and I go to a Lifetime Fitness and I think you're allowed to film there. I definitely want to start filming those. Definitely gonna start filming more fashion content just because I am a shopaholic. I want to film those regardless of how I look. And then Alan and I are traveling this year. We are going to Europe. Oh, by the time I post this, it's May, so we're going to Europe this month. I don't know where, Alan knows, so I want to film that for travel content. And I think we're going to Korea at the end of the year. That's currently, oh, it looks so much better now. I am going in with a brow pen just to fill in the sparse part. This is just brow powder. I just drew the line under, and the rest is just brow free. So this is all my natural eyebrow, and then I'm just going in with brow pen just to fill in the sparse areas. I also want to film like more Dallas content just because Al and I just moved here in January and we haven't really explored much. We've been so busy moving in that we haven't explored much. So let me know what other content you would like me to film. I need to stop saying and so much. I have a few things on my mind of what to film, but I always like to listen to suggestions. Obviously, I will film when I am in Europe, and if I go to Korea, I will film that too. In between all of that, I would like suggestions on what you guys would like to see from me. Let me know if you like these chit chat get ready with me. I might do more once I get a better setup. As you can see, my bedroom's still a work in progress. I have no rug. My TV is still on the ground because I can't find a dresser that I like. Just like the rest of the world, I have been obsessed with Sophia Richie's wedding. Absolutely loved her South of France wedding. Well, I drew some inspiration from that. Hopefully I am getting married soon. Alan and I do have plans to get married by 2025 just because that's our 10-year anniversary. Maybe I'll be filming some wedding content or pre-wedding content soon. I feel like I find random pieces of fur everywhere just because my one dog sheds so much. I don't know if it's a Texas thing or just my apartment or like my town thing or city thing, but it gets so dusty here so fast. Like the dust accumulates all over my home so quickly. Like at my old house, we would clean pretty often, but I think I would only have to dust my room every 2 weeks. But here, I feel like I have to dust like every 3 days. I don't know if that's like normal. We have not humidifiers, air purifiers. They're in every single room, and I feel like we just still have so much dust accumulating everywhere. I don't know what it is. Lashes are done. I don't know if this is just a bad pair, because this one goes down and this one like sticks straight up. So I look like freaking Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. It's crazy because my makeup takes longer to do than it took me to discuss why I left YouTube, me being back, and things like that. So I might just skip towards the end. I stopped the video because I thought I ran out of things to talk about, but I just remembered more things. As you can see, I do have like ADD or whatever. I am constantly changing topics or remembering, but I also was in a downward slope because I just didn't have much friends back home. A lot of my friends went away for college, so they started their lives, and then I was one of the few that went back to school. All the people that were in school were like younger than me, obviously because it was their first time in college. And then I moved to Dallas, and I feel like I still don't have much friends here, because obviously it's a new city and I would like to make friends. It's very hard to make friends when you're an adult. So that is my current struggle. I'm still gonna create content and things like that, but I just feel like it's so hard to make friends as an adult. So if anyone wants to be my friend and you live in the Dallas area, let me know. Oh my god, that is dark. I need to blend that. I used to use it as a bronzer, but I heard that you could use it as a blush for people who are my skin tone. It doesn't even look. I think I just ruined my makeup. Maybe it'll fade. Why does it look so low? I think I just messed up my makeup. Does that look bad? Yeah, it looks so blotchy. How do I fix that? This side looks fine, but this side looks so blotchy. I give up. Like, it looks fine in the mirror, but in the camera, it's so bad looking. I'm too lazy to fix it. Whatever. I'm gonna put some bronzer. Maybe bronzer will fix the face area. If you haven't already, check out my previous videos. Last week's video was kind of chaotic just because I was with my cousins. And I feel like when you haven't seen your family in a while, do you see this? It just keeps getting worse. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. This is a failed get ready with me because I don't even like my makeup anymore. Like, does it actually look that blotchy in person? Okay, I give up on my makeup. But as I was saying, if you haven't already, check out my last 2 videos. Last week's video is a little chaotic just because it is with family that I haven't seen in a while. And I'm sure you guys know when you're with family that you haven't seen in a while, it's very chaotic. I had a lot of laughs. That's why the video is pretty choppy, just because I feel like it's just all laughing and not really content to film. And then the video before that, I got chin fillers. Oh, have any more questions about my chin, let me know. After getting it, I don't think I would get it again. Nothing wrong with it, it's just I feel like it didn't do anything. Like, I feel like initially I saw a difference, but now I feel like it's just normal. You guys tell me, does it look the same? Or does it look different? Because I feel like it just already metabolized, and I don't have a fast metabolism anymore, so I feel like it already metabolized, and it's been maybe a month and already metabolized. And I feel like it's kind of a waste of money because it's supposed to last 6 months to a year, and it's only been a month. Okay, I need to figure out how to fix my right side because I feel like the left side's fine. The right side looks so blotchy for some reason. This is the finished look. I probably messed it up. But thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. That is why I quit YouTube, but I'm back now and I want to get back into it full force. No more quitting. I want to film content every single week. I want to upload every single week. So if you guys have suggestions on what type of videos, what type of content, topics for chit chat get ready with me's, let me know and I will definitely do them. And I'm gonna go probably edit this video. I feel like this video was all over the place. I do truly think I have ADD because I am always all over the place. I am gonna work on that. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.